Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Insight Show here on MadhouseTV.com. But you already know that because you're watching it. Anyway, it's Thursday. It's 3/12/15, and I got a great show for you lined up tonight. I also want to just say, as always, the theme of the show is Thank God from the George Burns movie, Oh God. So I just want to hit that with you. So you know that as long as you keep positive thoughts and positive actions, you will get positive results. And I believe that fully. And so some other people that I have here, I know for sure. So I'd like to introduce you to, first of all, my sidekick. You know Joe Antaki was my sidekick for a long time on this show. And sitting next to Joe Antaki on my side is our comedian for tonight who is returning. That's Joe Capella, very funny man. And next to him, I have Chuck Arcuri. And next to the man next to that man is the legend himself, Mr. Lenny Coco. And I'm so happy to have Lenny Coco and the Chimes here tonight, along with our comedian. And I want to ask you, Joe, where are you going to be next? Because I know you got some things coming up.
First of all, let me congratulate you on becoming a member of Lenny Coco. And,
isn't that great?
It's awesome,
I am so happy.
I just got one question now. Are you Chime number 1, 2, 3? Is there
I sing with Lenny Coco and the Chimes. I'll leave it
no,
there.
there's no particular pecking order.
It looks like number 2.
As long as I don't step in it.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm going to be doing a coming up next month on the waterfront in Patchogue.
Cool.
Okay, Wednesday, 29th of April. Okay, it's going to be a dinner show, and it looks like a pretty good lineup stirring up. It looks like Paul Bond's going to headline it, and it's a great restaurant on the bay, great bay clams, the
Now,
food's good.
when's this? What day?
Wednesday, April 29th.
April 29th. Okay.
Yeah, so we just did a fundraiser there for Mike Dillon, who you know very well.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, he's been sick with diabetes, and had his own Long Island best comedians came out there and performed. They raised a lot of money, and it's a great time.
We were doing a show in Lancaster. I couldn't make it at all. I would have loved to have been there.
Right.
Yeah, Mike and I.
I know you guys go way back. That's how I got on the show originally.
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
He got me really involved in comedy. I don't know if I should thank him or punch him in the nose.
Well, I'll let you know after tonight's show. So I tell you what, I'm going to get out of your way. Come on up here and give us your stuff.
All right. Can you use my This is the one.
Sure, just
All right. So good to be back here. Yeah. I love this crowd over here all the time. I love both of yous.
Thanks.
No, it's a lot of fun to come back here. But anyway, I feel kind of naked though tonight. I'm not wearing my lucky T-shirt. Yeah, so actually this is
oh yes, the T-shirt.
my lucky T-shirt. Okay. All right. Kind of feel like Kiss without their makeup. But a little about myself. Basically, I'm from Brentwood. Okay. Well, actually, let's start off with that. I came from I got another job besides this. Okay. So besides doing comedy, I've been loading trucks for 28 years. I remember when I got Employee of the Month. It's hard to believe, 28 years. Only one good month. So, anyway, I'm originally from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, I should say, and yeah, all right, the Brooklyn, all right, yeah, Brooklyn, and went to Catholic school. Remember those nuns, man? They were tough back then. Oh, jeez, I had a crush on my first grade teacher. But she was tough too. I mean, if I misbehaved, she came out there with her ruler and smacked me with it. Probably explains why I enjoy getting spanked now. So, stayed there a little bit, then we moved out to Brentwood, Long Island. And I lived to tell about it. But it was a tough town, Brentwood, a lot of gangs. I think if I still lived in Brentwood, I'd probably start my own over 50 gang. The blood clots. Yeah, I got my people in place too. I got Lactose Louie, Sugar-Free Rudy, the leader of the pack, B12 Bonnie. Let's get ready to rumble! Right after our naps. But, anyway, getting back to Brentwood, a lot of people think I'm Italian. I'm actually Puerto Rican. And it wasn't easy though growing up, because I wasn't your traditional PR. My family was always like, how come you don't speak more Spanish? Why don't you dance? What do you mean you don't like a horse con pollo? Like a cigarette. I graduated high school, I made him happy. Became a janitor. Anyways, I got a daughter, she just turned 24. Good kid. And I remember when she was 13 and becoming a woman. I was at the store and my wife calls me up and says, she's going to be needing some female protection soon. All right, I figure I'll buy some Kotex. So I get to the store and I ask the clerk where the beginners section was. And so he sends me over there. I get over there and I look up and holy cow, there's pads and wings everywhere. I didn't know what to buy. I knew one thing not to buy. It were these overnight pads. I was pretty sure she had it during the day too. I got frustrated. I didn't buy nothing. I ended up going home and my wife's like, "Where are the pads?" Why did you buy cotton balls? Anyway, talking about my wife though, she's been married 29 years now. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. Well, hold your applause. But, I gotta say, she still looks the same as the first day I met her. It just takes a lot more makeup now. Nah, she's good. I still think back to the first day I met her. You don't see too many hitchhikers anymore.
That's right,
That's right.
She's been very supportive of my comedy, so I got to thank her for that, though. Actually, she's gotten turned on by it. I just hate having to do 5 minutes of stand-up for 3 minutes of sex. But yeah, it's tough getting older too. 53 now. Recently went for a colonoscopy. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. The worst part was drinking that stuff the day before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sitting on a rocket engine.
And it cleans you out. I popped out a marble I swallowed when I was like 8 years old. Then I went to the cardiologist, and he suggested I buy a treadmill. And that didn't work out too good.
Joe, turn the mic button up.
I kept spilling my beer. But ultimately he sent me for a stress test. I spent 3 hours with my mother-in-law. And last but not least is my mom. Yeah. The hairstylist. Obviously not a very good one. I grew up with going to school with all the bad haircuts. Finally, I got to be hair grow out, join the rock band. And she goes to me, "Let me cut your hair. You look just like Tom Jones." Yeah, that's what I want. 70-year-old women throwing their Depends at me. You know the problem, right, Lenny?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I wanted to rock and roll all night and party every day. And she wanted, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Thank you. That's my time. You've been a great crowd. All three. Thank you.
All right, Dennis is coming back here in a minute. There he is.
Where is Dennis? Here. Okay.
All right.
We good? All right. Thank you.
All right, well, very nice, very nice.
All right, Joe.
Thank you.
Oh, how are we doing out there on television land? Having a little microphone dilemma, whatever. But it's okay. I'm sure it's okay. Where are my, okay, I guess you can hear me. I'm going to certainly do a song. All right. I'm going to do it right here, hopefully. Anyway, you're watching, here we go. There you go. Now we got something going, all righty. We're concerned a little bit there, but Tommy Mealy and Tommy Marr and Janine, especially Janine and Tommy Marr, are working hard getting everything squared away. So if that's the case, way back when, we're gonna have that. You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dreams. I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. Now I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Yeah. Daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. It was on a Sunday. Monday and Tuesday went by. It was on a Tuesday afternoon. All I could do was cry. I made a promise that you'd trade. I made it back to you. Now I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Best friend told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Yeah, Daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. Your daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these words, so don't you go away. Stand by.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, TMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with your one and only Madhouse TV.
We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia. And it really does make a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Stretching under sedation or manipulation under anesthesia is a very gentle, very precise procedure to very slowly release any scar tissue that is formed as a result of a traumatic injury. Many people ask, how does this work? Will I get hurt? Will you stretch me too far? We only stretch the body part to its normal range of motion. After completing the post-MUA rehabilitation program, it's very common that our patients say to us, hey, I can play ball with my kid again. Hey, I can bowl again. Hey, I can enjoy hiking again. This is what makes it rewarding to us as practitioners.
you doing? Welcome back. We were just getting into some good stuff here. Too bad you missed it all. We're talking about Doc Severinsen and Paul Anka and all kinds of good things. But sitting on the end over there, I got to tell you, is the man. And I am so happy to be a part of this man's genre, along with these two guys right here, Lenny Coco and the Chimes. Lenny, I'd like to ask you, going back to Brooklyn, New York, where I grew up, did you happen to know John Roper by any chance there?
About night 4.
Right, from the same blocks and stuff?
We used to hang out on Rockaway Beach.
The funny thing is that I did the same thing with my groups, but it was years later. That pictures at the same park with the picture,
Right.
but it was years later. But going back to those days, now that was 50 years ago, or 50, how long?
Actually, 56 years ago.
And how did you, just to be on those street corners at that time, what was your first big, when you knew this was it? When was you knew that this was going to do it?
I didn't know until we took a ride to Manhattan to make a demonstration record to see what we sounded like. And they made a demo, and a couple of months later, we were riding down Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. And I got the radio on, and we're in the middle of Eastern Parkway, and the disc jockey starts playing Once in a While. Well, we stopped. The 5 of us were in the car from rehearsal. Stopped in the middle of the street, got out of the car, and just was flabbergasted. It was the biggest thrill of my life.
Wow.
The biggest thrill.
And what record was that was on?
Once in a While.
No, the label that was
Tag.
on? Tag.
T-A-G. It was named after the guy who originated it after his wife. Her name was Teresa Ann Grillo. So they called it Tag Records. And that's what, so actually, the recording company was pushing the flip side, which we wrote, called Summer Night.
Oh, yes.
And it was released in Philadelphia. And to this day, I still remember the disc jockey who flipped it over. His name was Gene Kay. He flipped over Once in a While, Summer Night to Once in a While. And that's what started it.
That's amazing, because I happened to be going through the internet, and I saw the picture of the Tag record with Summer Night on it. And I didn't know that was among your very first recordings. That's amazing.
Yes. I told Joey today in the car, I am compiling a list of every artist that I've appeared on stage with since 1959. Artists, DJs, promoters, every single person that I was affiliated on stage with since 1959, which is 56 years ago.
Wow.
And I'm going to compile it. I'm going to give it out to people. I ain't going to charge for it. I'm going to hand it out to people.
Wow. That's
Let
gonna be
them
one
know.
long list.
Let them know how many people I have been, or how many people have touched my life, or how many people's lives I've touched through the music industry. It's an honor and a privilege to say something like that, whether they're alive or dead.
How many, just a couple of off the top of your head, what's some of the big stars that, I know you've worked with
Neil Sedaka,
Neil Sedaka.
Jerry Lee Lewis,
Wow.
Fabian, you name them. Name all the groups. Name everyone. I did a show with Jackie Wilson.
Wow.
I mean, these are people. Mom's Mabley,
Wow.
the Apollo Theater.
Mom's Mabley.
The list is going to be phenomenal. And I'm not going to charge. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hand it out to people so that they have the knowledge of some of the people that influenced me or I might have influenced, so that some of these young kids can follow the same footsteps.
Well, I'll tell you 3 people you definitely influenced. We had the joy of dissecting, or trying to dissect parts in your songs and stuff. They are tremendous. Well written, your arrangements are unbelievable, and I know the gentleman sitting next to you, Chuck Curry, and Joe and Tacky and I sat down, we went through this thing backwards and forwards. Amazing, amazing songs.
You know, I can't read music. I can't write music. This is a gift from God. People have gifts, whether writing or reading or ear-wise. Mine is ear-wise. It's strictly a gift. Joey can give you some of the arrangements that I let him hear. That just come out of the head.
Got some
It's a gift.
incredible stuff.
It's a gift. That's all it is a gift. And you should take advantage and try to pass it off to other people so they can get their knowledge about the same music. Like I say at all my shows, and you guys hear me, our music is good, clean, fun, non-suggestive music. It's I love you. You broke my heart. Please come back to me. It's not smoke a joint, kill a kid, shoot a cop, rob this, right. That's, excuse my language, that's BS. I'm not going to say the real word. That's BS. That's not music. Some rap music is good. It doesn't curse, doesn't tell you to do something bad. But any music, no matter what shape or form, that tells you to do something dirty, nasty, or hurt somebody, that's not music. That's devilish.
Well, couldn't agree with you more. And the three of us together as well, following that same leader, are in the same way. We believe in that 100%. The gentleman next to you, Joe, Chuck Akuri, we go back. I actually sang with Chuck in his group called Champagne, and that was in the early 90s, I guess.
Late 90s.
Right.
Probably about 96, 97, I think.
All right, and we never did. Beats me why we didn't. We never did any of your songs.
But some people don't understand that music is a way of communicating with
Yes.
people.
Yes.
It's through love. It's through song. It's through music. It's an international thing, whether it be Irish, German, Jewish, whatever nationality. Music is love, and there are songs that say music is love. It is love. It's a form of love. If we have more music and more love than we have this other garbage that's going on across the country, we'd be in good shape. We'd be in very good shape.
I had a keyboardist once in my band in the old days, the Sweet Sound Band, that Joe was in as well. And the keyboardist, Shelley Weinstein, Weinberg, he said, yeah, you do. He said, music is memories. And it is so true.
It is.
Because that's exactly what it is. What is memories but love? It's just an amazing thing. And now Joe and Tacky here, he's been with me for a lot of years.
Yes, a long time.
Yeah, we were in the Bob Knight 4 together for about 8 years. He was in my band, Sweet Sound Band. He was a trumpet player in my band, besides a singer. And
It was easy. I didn't have to worry about anything. Take the mouthpiece out of the horn, put the bolt in the case, I was done.
3 notes.
I figured it only had 3 notes. How hard could it be? You know.
And now also, Chuck also teaches kids in music.
Actually, in 56 years of professionally singing, I've only had 15 men back me vocally in 56 years.
Wow.
Only 15 background singers that I've had.
Wow. So we're really honored to be part of your crew.
Well,
we're
you-
20% of
you
the
made
15.
the grade. You made the grade because if you didn't, you wouldn't be with me now. You really wouldn't. Naturally, we're going to come across some bumps and curves along the way, but that gets ironed out. It's what do you call that? It's professional courtesy. That's all it is. Constructive criticism. Everything works out. Hey, after 56 years, you learn something. Everything works out. Am I right, Chucky?
You're right, Lenny.
I hang out with the old guys now because I can.
Well, I tell you what, folks, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back, and when we come back, we're going to be coming back to Lenny Coco and the Chimes singing. And I'm looking forward to that.
And I would like to remind the public, there is only one group called The Chimes, Lenny Coco and the Chimes, Incorporated, and the original Chimes. And that is the group that I own. I own the name. There's nobody else out there allowed to use that name. My guys are part of Lenny Coco and the Chimes officially.
We're official.
Officially.
Yay.
There is
Really
no group.
official. I'm gonna
There's
get
no
up.
group out there that's allowed to call themselves the Chimes, the original Chimes, or Lenny Coco and the Chimes, because according to the United States Trademark Office, I own the name. And if you want to play games and use the name, I'll see you in court.
As others have.
Don't use that name, kids. It's also incorporated, so don't use any form of that name.
Well, I'm sure people must have already heard that there have been people who tried to take the name from me after me carrying the name on for 56 years.
Well, I've seen your videos.
I showed you them.
He's got tape cassettes. I mean, VHS tapes. That's how old.
From they started 1983 all the way
VHS, yeah.
all the way to 2002 of different shows that I've done with people like names you probably don't even remember: Reparata and the Delrons,
Oh, Delron. Yeah, sure.
Chuck Jackson.
Got me.
People I've worked with for years, personal, close friends of mine. Anthony Bourdain, Larry Chance, Arlene Smith, the late Speedo and the Cadillacs, the late Nicky Santo, the late and great Johnny Maestro. These are all friends of mine that we broke bread together.
And Lewis.
We helped each other out. Earl Lewis and the Channels. These are people that we grew up together. I mean, they pick up the phone, Earl Corey, Lenny, here, Earl. Listen, we got somebody that needs some help for fundraising. Where? I'll be there. And they do the same thing. That's the camaraderie. That's the love and respect that we have for each other. Which you don't buy that.
No.
That you don't buy.
You earn that. That's something you earn between people. Joe, where are you going to be?
I'm on Waterfront in Patchogue, Wednesday, April 29th. Okay, it looks like a pretty good lineup. It looks like Paul Bond is going to headline. If you've never seen him, I did one show with him. He's hilarious. And it's a great place, the view and everything. The food is great.
We caught him and you.
Yeah, yes. Right.
Right.
And so I'm looking forward to that one. If
Terrific.
you can make it down, that'd be good.
We, Lenny, Coco, and the Chimes, are going to be at Westbury Music Fair on the
March 21st.
March 21st.
Week from Saturday.
Week from
Two
Saturday.
shows. The daytime, I think it's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
2 and 3.
And then 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3 and 7.
3 and 7. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't you go away. We're going to come back. We'll do a little commercial break, and we're going to do some singing.
$1.3 million women are victims of physical assault by an intimate partner each year. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, the majority of cases aren't reported to the police. Most people who are in an abusive relationship don't even know they're in one. The truth is, all abusive relationships boil down to one thing: control.
How do you like it? My new dress.
Are you out of your mind? You look like a prostitute. We're not going out with you dressed up like that in public.
But what am I supposed to wear?
Wear something decent. You can't wear that out in public. We're going to be late. Get back in there and pick a different outfit. I'm going to go run some errands. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Please be ready, okay?
Fine, I'll change. Fine.
Abuse is not always physical, leaving wounds that are visible on the outside. Emotional abuse is just as painful, only these wounds are hidden on the inside.
Are you out of your mind? You're crazy. You look like a prostitute.
Know that abuse is abuse, no matter what the form.
Look at me.
Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Physical abuse scars the body,
I just wanted to love me.
but mental abuse scars the mind.
What you just saw was an example of a relationship that is emotionally abusive. Nobody has the right to tell you how to dress or how to act. If someone really cares for you, they won't tear you down. They will build you up.
How do you like it?
Wow. You look great. Fantastic. But then again, you look great all the time.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd like it. It's my new dress. I bought it just so we could go out tonight.
You look stunning.
Thank you. But I think I'm going to take a sweater just in case it gets cold tonight.
Great idea. I'm going to take one too. Let's go.
All relationships are not perfect, but a healthy relationship is when two people bring out the best in each other and have each other's good in mind. Take your time to know someone instead of rushing into something. It is better not to involve yourself with an abusive person than to try and get out of a domestic violence situation.
If someone is abusive to you and you need help, please call the Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. They have highly trained experts available 24/7 who will speak with you confidentially and offer information regarding the unhealthy aspects of your relationship, resources, or immediate support for victims to find safety and live lives free of abuse. Domestic violence affects us all.
It affects us all.
It affects us all.
모두에게 영향을 줍니다.
Che ci ricarte tutte.
It affects us all. सबको फर्क पड़ता है.
Domestic violence.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia. And it really does play a huge, making a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless. We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia, and it really does play making a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Shannon Gates is the #1 fence provider on Long Island, with the most inventory in stock, including vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. Gates offers a custom powder-coated system that prevents rust throughout the life of the fence. We carry fence tools to the trade. We even stock wood, rail, and glass hardware as well. Shannon Gates has our very own patented locking system. The next time you need fencing of any sort, both commercial and private, give Shannon Gates a call at 631-392-4330. You can also visit our website at shannongatesinc.com. Shannon Gates is the #.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water.
Let our creativity work for you. We design business cards, brochures, annual reports, newsletters and magazines, menus and programs, flyers and mailers, signs and posters, and more. We also do voiceovers. First impressions matter. Make yours count with an expressive voice artist. Distinctive, warm, soothing, natural delivery that can add believability and appeal to any audio project. Contact us to discuss how we can make your project a success. Sierra Graphics. That's info@sierragraphics.com.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Do dogs chase cats?
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hi guys, we're back here on Madhouse TV. First song we like to do is a song that was recorded by a very, very dear friend of mine by the name of Mr. Rudy West and the Five Keys. See if you remember this song. Do you love me? Do you want me? What can the verdict be? What is your verdict? What is my fate? What is your verdict? Don't make me wait. I got a frog in my throat. I've been on trial, such a long, long time. What is your verdict? Please make up your mind. I can't deny that I love you so. The evidence proves it, I know. Please give me a sentence of life with your charms. Imprison me, dear, in your arms. I know I love you, that I confess. What is your verdict? Is it no? Is it yes? Oh yeah, I can't deny that I love you so. The evidence proves it, I know. Please give me a sentence of life with your charms. Imprison me, dear, in your arms. I know I love you, that I confess. What is your verdict? Is it no? Is it yes? Is it no? Is it yes?
All right. All right, there you go, Lenny.
Let me tell you, after doing this 56 years, it sounds like I'm doing it 56 years. I don't, I'm sorry, I have something stuck in my throat. I don't know what it is, but maybe one day it might come out. This next tune, what is the name of it, by the way? Oh, this was recorded by the fabulous, the incomparable Miss Joni James. I'm sure most of you might have heard this. It's called There Goes My Heart. There goes my heart. There goes my heart. There goes the one I love. There goes the girl. I wasn't worthy of. There goes my happiness. It couldn't
me. There goes somebody else in place of me. Goodbye, romance. It couldn't last somehow. I've had my chance, but it's all over now. I never thought that she would pass me by. There goes my heart, and here am I. I never thought that she would pass me by. There goes my heart, and here am I. There goes my heart. There goes my heart. There goes my heart. The late, great Miss Joni James.
Great, Tony.
And now a little song that was done by the late and great Mr. Louis Prima, and it was also done by David Lee Roth. If you know it, sing along with those guys. Join me on it. I'm just a gigolo everywhere I go. People know the part that I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling it romance. Ooh, what they're saying. Well, there'll come a day when youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I'll be just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part that I play. Pay for every chance. I work with Larry Chance. Oh, what they're saying. Well, there will come a day when youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I'll be just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Yeah. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares about me. I'm so sad and lonely. Say lonely, baby. Want somebody? Come on and take a chance on me, 'cause I'm not that bad. Yeah. Oh, sweet and hot songs all of the time. Even on the beat. Even on the beat. A booze, a booze, a boo, to the bar. I ain't got nobody. Yeah. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. Watch my Rockettes now. Watch, guy. Go. 2.5 weeks to learn those steps. Not bad, huh? Watch the fancy one coming up now. Can you guys know how to count? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. Look at that. All together right in time. I gotta give you a raise for that. I have to. I ain't got nobody. Yeah. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares about me. I'm so sad and lonely. Yeah, lonely, baby. Want somebody? Come on and take a chance on me, 'cause I'm not that bad. Let me hear you complain.
What sweet love songs all of the time. Even on the beat.
Even on the beat.
Even on the beat.
Even on the beat.
Love.
Love,
Love.
love,
Love.
love,
Love.
love. I ain't got nobody. 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 Loop de loop. Meatball. Scallop. Scabadoo. Sausage. Oh yeah. Nobody cares for me. Oh yeah. Madhouse TV.
All right. Lenny Coco and the Chimes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a commercial break right now. Don't you go away. We'll be right back. We're going to do some comedy. All righty?
All right.
Let our creativity work for you. We design business cards, brochures, annual reports, newsletters and magazines, menus and programs, flyers and mailers, signs and posters, and more. We also do voiceovers. First impressions matter. Make yours count with an expressive voice artist. Distinctive, warm, soothing, natural delivery that can add believability and appeal to any audio project. Contact us to discuss how we can make your project a success. Sierra Graphics. That's info@sierragraphics.com.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV.
You are the man.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff.
You're in
All right. It's great to be here opening up for Lenny Coco. Okay, and the Chimes. You know, I do a little singing if you ever need a fifth chime. Anyway, it's always good to be back here at Madhouse TV. You know, it's a great audience. You know, I love both of yous. Anyway, I feel a little naked tonight. I'm not wearing my my lucky T-shirt. Okay. Need Janine out here. She's got a good laugh. I see her back there. Yeah, I felt naked, like I said. It's like Kiss without their makeup. A little about myself. I was born in Brooklyn, as was Lenny, and went to Catholic school. Those nuns were tough back then, I tell you. They had a crush on my first grade teacher. But she was tough, though, too. I mean, I misbehaved. She would get that ruler out, and she'd whack me with it, you know. This probably explains why I enjoy getting spanked now. So anyway, I was only there a short time. Then we moved out to Brentwood, Long Island. And I lived to tell about it. Yeah, tough town, Brentwood. A lot of gangs. I think if I still lived there, I'd probably start my own over 50 gang. The Blood Clots. Yeah, I got my people in place. I got Lactose Louie. I got Sugar-Free Rudy. And the leader of the pack, B12 Bonnie. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble. Right after our naps. Yeah. A lot of people think I'm Italian. Actually, I'm Puerto Rican. Wasn't easy growing up. I wasn't your traditional PR. You know, my family was always, how come you don't speak more Spanish? Why don't you dance? Why don't you like arroz con pollo? And I got sick of it, Finally, I graduated high school and I made them all proud. Became a janitor. Got a 24-year-old daughter. Great kid. Yeah. I remember when she was 13 and becoming a woman. I was at the store. My wife calls me up and says she's going to be needing some female protection. Yeah, okay. I figure I'll buy some Kotex. So I go in the store and I ask the clerk where the beginners section was. I don't know. So I get over there, I look up, and holy cow, there's pads and wings everywhere. I don't know what to buy. I knew one thing not to buy. It were these overnight pads. I was pretty sure she had it during the day, too. So I didn't buy nothing. I went home. My wife was like, where are the pads? Why did you buy cotton balls? My wife, 29 years now I'm married to my wife. Yes, control the applause, please. Control it. Yes, But, yeah, she's good, And she still looks the same as the first day I met her. Just takes a lot more makeup now. Reminds me of the day when I first met her, though. You don't see too many hitchhikers anymore. She's good, though. She's been very supportive of my comedy. Actually gotten turned on by it. I just hate having to do 5 minutes of stand-up for 3 minutes of sex. Anyway, tough getting old. I'm 53 now. Went for a colonoscopy. Wasn't that bad, though. The worst part was just drinking that stuff the day before to clean you out. It cleans you out. I popped out a marble. I swallowed it when I was like 8 years old. Then I went to the cardiologist. Suggested I buy a treadmill. That didn't work out too good. I kept spilling my beer. Ultimately, he sent me for a stress test. I had to spend 3 hours with my mother-in-law. And last but not least, I can't forget my mom, the hairstylist. Obviously not a very good one. But I went to school with all the bad haircuts. Finally, when I got to be like 14, 15, I let my hair grow out, joined the rock band, and she was just like, let me cut your hair. You look just like Tom Jones. Yeah, that's what I want. 70-year-old women throwing their pens at me. You can relate to that, right, Lenny? Yes, yes. I wanted to rock and roll all night and party every day. She wanted, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Thank you. My time. Been great being here. You both been great.
I think I'll need, oh, there we go. Thank you so much, my friend. Or not. Just left me like that, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for sticking around for our show tonight. And I want to thank Joe Capella. And I would like to thank the great Lenny Coco and the Chimes, Chuck Akuri, Joe Intaki, and I'm part of that now, Dennis Gustafari. And as usual, I get to end the show with a song. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I'd also like to thank Tom Marr. And then Janine. So really, this is where I get to say a little honor to God and country. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, wildwood forest. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our props to our first responders, to our police departments and fire departments, to our soldiers who are out there defending our freedom, to the veterans who've been there and done that. I give you the greatest country in the world. Sing it out here at home, please. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America. God bless America. I love doing that. God bless America. Our home, sweet home. Good night, everybody. God bless. See you next week. Thank you.